I'd say
So
that my will is strong, but honestly, like 30 seconds after we talked about the clapping thing, I forgot that that was actually something we were waiting for because I just distracted myself. It's really easy to be patient when you're forgetful. Have you ever noticed that?
yeah,
It's easy to wait for things when you forget that you're waiting for them. I think it's like Amazon's business model. It's just like, ah shit, I gotta wait 2 whole days for this thing. And then you forget you bought it, and it's like, oh, it just showed up. It's like, oh fuck.
yeah. It's like
I love it when it's like
you hear
when
the
we buy
Surprise.
doorbell.
things.
When forgetting that you bought something on Amazon is like getting surprise Christmas all year
See,
round.
no,
You know?
I never forget anything I buy on Amazon. Anything I buy on, let's say, like some like slightly dodgy sites where you know they're not like local of like China or Japan or whatever, or middle of Asia. So when you
Uh-huh.
buy something like that and then it's 2 months later it appears and you're like, oh, I forgot all about this.
Mm.
It's
But still,
surprise.
though,
It's like surprise Christmas. You know?
yeah, I like it. It is fun. There's the great interaction with you and the courier who has delivered your Amazon parcel when you don't realize you had it. So you open the door and they're like, "Hi, here's your delivery," and you look at them like,
It's like my delivery. Oh yes, my
"Yeah,
delivery. Because it's like that. Your first reaction, it makes you look like you're like stealing someone else's package. Because
yeah."
it's just like you're just like, what package are you talking? I mean, of course I ordered something on Amazon. Thank you very much, sir.
See, I can't really forget that I've ordered something on Amazon. My phone tells me it's been delivered today. My Alexa will sit there flashing until I go, what's the notification? And it'll tell me it's coming today.
Oh yeah. We had that with our
Is it
Dave as
is
well, just like flashing yellow, and you're like, "What is it flashing for?" And it's like, "You got
It's a
notifications. Like, why didn't
notification.
you tell us?"
have you created all these fail safes because you've missed packages
No,
before?
I've
Or
never missed a package anyway. If
yeah, I
I
think
order a
maybe
package, I know I'm either in or someone in my house is in. I don't
Hmm.
order otherwise.
Yeah,
there, I'm making this actually practical.
I mean
Oh yeah,
the
I'm not getting up. This is me.
the chill podcast, just like the chill role models. But no, it's the other one when they turn around, you open the door and they say your name, and it's like, how do you know my? Oh wait, it says it on the parcel. It's like,
What?
hi,
It's
it's
like
Ryan.
If I come to the
it's like
door and
actually I'm
see
a
an
huge Immaterial
Amazon van,
Gamers fan. It's like thanks.
see, I
You're the
don't
only
know
one.
if Canada has it, but over here now, every single Amazon delivery person is no longer in their own personal car. They're in their own little fucking prime sprinter
Grey,
truck.
yeah, the grey truck with the blue smile on it.
Yeah, with the blue prime written across it and everything. If they knock on my door and they don't say my name, that's when I'd be more concerned.
Someone just walks up to you and just goes,
Are
"Here,"
you Steve? This is like close enough.
and then you open the parcel and you realise it is for Steve. Anyway, this is the Immaterial Gamers podcast where we talk about Amazon parcels.
Guess who's back?
No one cares that you're back.
Tell a friend.
The voice of Terry returns again,
Welcome
and
to
it
the
goes just as
podcast,
quickly.
pal. Oh,
Like
and that's,
like
and that's how he died.
like Hans Gruber, he just went, and took an 86th floor dive.
I don't know.
Is
what
that
just
what they
happened.
mean
I
by
had
the
people talking.
expression? Is that what they mean by the expression of getting 86? You just fall down 86 flights of stairs
I
at the same
believe
time?
so. I believe so. And what's very specific about it is that if you're an actor, that you're meant to. I mean, everyone. I mean, how many people don't know the story of Alan Rickman and Die Hard now?
Okay, I just have one question. Did anyone else hear that meow?
What meow?
That's fine. I was just curious.
Okay. So
I did
yeah,
hear a meow. I don't know who it was from though. It wasn't mine.
no.
I know where it came from. I just wanted to know if anyone else heard it.
It came out of your ass.
It came out of my phone.
Oh, so when you fart, you're like,
He's put like a device up his ass that like filters his farts and turns them into cat meows. When he has a really long one, it goes like meow.
so yeah, Duncan, Stefan, Ryan, and Terry when his voice turns up.
Yeah.
But the if anyone hasn't known the big trivia of Die Hard, it was that Alan Rickman was definitely definitely afraid of heights, and one of his shots was his character Hans Gruber, falling from Nakatomi Tower at the ridiculous height, and it was like a 20-foot drop onto a crash map. Yeah, he was harnessed up and everything like that, but he was like, "I'm really scared of heights. I do not,
Terror.
I do not like this." And the director at the time turned around and said, "No, it's all right. We will count. We will count to 3, and on 3 we will let you go." And he's like, "Oh no, that's great." So he gets winched up and he's ready to do his drop. While he's doing that, the director turns around and says to everyone, "Drop him on 2."
Yeah, I had a feeling that's where that was going.
Yeah. So if you've watched the film on that, when he falls and he's got that look of shock as he realizes that he's falling this high height, that's Alan Rickman's actual expression after he realized he's been betrayed by the cast and crew of this film.
Guys,
it's always what?
Why did it have to be snakes?
That's a different.
That's an entirely different film. Yeah, so Harrison Ford, definitely afraid of snakes.
Well, I mean, Hans Gruber sounds like Han Solo. Han Solo was played by Harrison Ford, and Harrison Ford also played Indiana Jones, so it connects.
Yeah. And Harrison and Alan, easily mistaken.
Basically the same character when you really get down to it.
Oh, yeah.
You say Alan, and the first thing that pops in my head is that thing that goes, Alan! Alan! Alan!
The moment.
Alan!
Alan! Al! Alan! Oh, no, wait. I think it's Steve. Steve!
And that's when Steven shows up. He's like, what? Fuck! Christ.
Oh, no, wait. It is Alan. Al!
God.
And then they redid the exact same joke, but they called it Le Marmot instead, and it was just all French. Allons!
But yeah, no, it's great when like film directors troll their actors to get actual, like, legitimate responses from them on camera. It's always great. It happens a lot.
Yeah. But
like Jurassic Park, and that scene with the T-Rex that like pops through the Jeep roof with the kids and the thing. It was supposed to they were told they was supposed to just kind of like bonk off the glass and like spook them. They didn't tell them that it was going to fucking come crashing down on their fucking face. So when it dropped down like a whole 1.5 feet lower than they were expecting, they're shitting their pants because they're like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna die." So they're like really screaming for real in that shot.
Directors are assholes.
Yeah.
But in a fun way, mostly. Unless you're Christopher Nolan and you're telling them no chairs for you.
I need to pick my director. I think I'll be brilliant.
Fair. So yeah, it was me and Dee last week. So with that and with the lack of not knowing what's happening with Dee this week, what's happened with you two this week?
I worked to earn the right to work.
Okay.
To earn. Yeah, no.
You got some background noise going on.
Oh yeah, I was fucking with my pop filter here, and I probably bunked the mic too.
Yeah, he's like, we all meditated on that.
I worked to work.
You worked to work.
Right to work.
What are you doing, Tara?
Stopping the things from spawning.
Why?
Live while this podcast is being played is Minecraft.
Yes.
You and your Minecraft. You and your craft.
Doesn't age well. And Steph, your week?
Knocking out a door, filling it, and I think tomorrow we're starting bricking it.
Oh my god, you're replacing a door with a brick wall?
Yeah.
Who's behind it? Where are you trying to keep in?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
It's fair, I don't have to go back to work.
So it's your boss. Got it.
Yeah.
Is this your job now? You brick stuff with.
No.
What do you do for a living? Also,
he seals up undesirables.
I haven't caught up with you in a while on that.
I still work in hotels.
What, are you trapping hotel people in
It's his
No,
hotel
this,
boss.
is-
rooms
this is
now?
something
The
I'm doing
hotel
around our own house, you potato.
Oh, I was gonna say, is this like are COVID restrictions getting that serious in the UK that you're fucking like encasing the
What's
guests in brick walls?
Yeah, painting red X's and
It's like do not enter ever.
We're not religious, you know. We're not putting the plague on them, put an X on the red X on the door to stop the plague from coming in.
Passover.
Everyone knows that COVID is allergic to the color red.
It's also allergic to
So,
Christmas apparently as well, but you know.
And Thanksgiving and Halloween and
Yeah.
Easter.
I mean, I discussed this with my parents on this, and just on the idea of, are we doing Christmas this year? Fuck no, I'm not falling for that shit. Right, cool. We'll do a big blowout later in the year when it's all over.
Oh,
yeah,
and
cool.
funerals. Agreed. It doesn't go to funerals. It doesn't like to see the people it's killed.
It kills so many people, but it feels really bad about it, you know?
Unrelated.
The remorse of it. It just sits outside the place going, I can't believe I did it. Why did I kill him?
Yeah. My week is now needed a new computer because it turns out it wasn't a hard drive issue on the last one. Unrelated, I'm inviting you all to the funeral of my previous computer. So that should sort out the 15-person limit.
I was gonna say
you can actually get 15 people.
Like what?
Yeah.
We'll do like a Discord call funeral.
Yeah.
We're giving it a Viking send off, right?
Yeah,
Sledgehammers.
November the 5th was like 3 weeks ago, though. That seems a little out of touch.
It's all right. New Year's coming up.
Sledgehammers. Okay. We need sledgehammers.
Sledgehammers are always in season.
No, we need battle axes.
That would make it a Viking funeral.
Someone got one laying around. I mean, you can donate.
We're only giving Danny one axe, and it's going to be one of them child safety ones, so don't worry.
Remember when we took Danny?
Well, you can put rubber. Put rubber nibs on the edge.
It's the ones that you get from the construction sets, the toy construction set.
Oh, come on! No one picked up on what I just said.
So tight. No, we didn't.
Remember when we took Danny?
About when we took
wait!
Axe throwing. Did Dan not go to that?
No.
No.
Did we even tell him about it?
We didn't.
I can't remember.
I think the only time we seen Dan that we were there was right at the end.
And he abandoned us. And we had to get the taxi back from Berry.
Oh, the arcade club.
Yeah, the arcade.
Yeah. That's where Darius and Dennis turned up an hour in.
Yeah.
It's like, hi guys, how you doing? Oh, we're near the time to close. Oh, right, shit.
They didn't come that late, did they?
And I think Danny was there before we were there.
Yeah, Dee was there first, then the rest of us turned up, and then Darius and Dennis turned up. And then it was like a couple of hours later that we had to...
Then we all said we'll meet up on this, first floor up. Where the main little restaurant thing is. We'll meet there before we leave, and Dan said he couldn't see any of us and then went home on his own.
I'm in town, where are you?
Still here, trying to get everybody.
We're here looking for you.
How much did that taxi cost again?
It's like,
have you seen about £50 odd?
Have you seen D? He's about this tall.
This tall, ginger. May look like he's a bit how could I put it? Depressed.
I look depressed.
You always look depressed. I think it's a ginger thing. Because that one looks depressed too.
How was your week, Terry?
Well, seeing as my bathroom was leaking water.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
I'd like to point out Terry was meant to fix his bathroom the other week.
Terry, you're supposed to take a leak in the bathroom, not leak the bathroom. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Old houses.
Yeah, it's a bit of an old house.
140 some odd years.
A little bit.
Which,
yeah,
in UK standards,
slightly
isn't
older
old.
than grandma. Oh yeah, that's like ancient for North America. That's like you got a house that's more than 100 years
Wonder how
old
old my
in
house is.
in Canada. It's just like you're like why do you even exist?
Yep.
They'll kick you out and turn it into a museum. They don't do that here. 50 years old, tear it down, shopping mall.
Yeah.
Even if
Apartment
it's just
buildings.
one house, they turn it into a really small shopping mall. It's just like shopping malls. Everything is shopping malls. There will be no
dear.
real estate. Everyone will live in the mall.
In the mall. Shaun of the Dead style. Shaun of the Dead? No, Dawn of the Dead style.
Next month, I'm moving into a shoe rack.
Oh man. So yeah, do you remember when we used to do these just as audio only podcasts, and this would have been considered the warm up?
I'm not doing that to find out how old my house is. You can go right ahead.
Yeah.
You know that weird thing there where Steph laughs at what he sounds like he's listening to us, but he's just not, and he's just looking at something else entirely. What are you looking at, Steph?
Funny how old your
I
house.
want to see how old
He's
my
trying to
house
see how
is.
old his house is.
How old is your house?
I can do it on the government website for like 30 quid. And it was like, no, not doing that.
Do your parents own the house?
Yes.
Then they probably know.
I'm going to give you a clue. The age of the house is probably the 60s/70s.
Yeah, that's.
I know it's an ex-army. All I know about my house is it's ex-army.
Ah.
Like your house was in the military?
Yeah.
It was conscripted.
It was a lieutenant.
Oh.
A right tenant.
I see. I did the UK version because in Canada we just call them lieutenants because that's how it's fucking spelled.
It's just the fact that you're detached from reality when it comes to it. You know, it's just.
Left tenant, right tenant, center tenant,
Uh.
bottom tenant, top tenant.
See, because Terry's not got video, I couldn't even make a 2 up, 2 down joke.
Oh.
B tenant, A tenant, start tenant. And
Left
then you
button
become
tenant.
a general. That's how British military ranks
button
go.
Tenant.
The Konami tenant code.
Right button
Little
tenant.
did you know the United Kingdom military was subsidized by Konami in the 40s.
Oh, classic. So, Duncan, you weren't here last week.
That's true.
You weren't available. And you did mention, though, that you said you'd use that time while not being available. To play that game that you bought and had not yet played yet.
Yeah.
I've said yet quite a lot of times.
That. Funny thing about that.
Okay.
I keep saying to myself, I should play that game. And then I'm like, I don't feel like it. And then I'm like, I'll play it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes around, I'm like,
I still don't feel like it.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I don't feel like it. And then I'll
Well,
say tomorrow, I'll play that game. And then I'm like, all right, I'm actually going to play the... Stefan. Stefan wants to play a game with me.
TFT?
A game that I've already
Okay, let's
played
go.
a million of times.
Oh, me and Stefan played a new game this past week.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, slightly, almost 2 weeks.
I was about to say, Steph was concerned of what game that was going to be, but go for it.
Elite Dangerous. We got about 5 minutes in, and we're like,
God.
we're bored. We couldn't figure out how to add. We couldn't figure out how to add each other as friends.
So complicated on it, and just trying to add people as friends and anything. And it's like, well, I'm looking up. Is it region locked? Because we can't see each other. We're meant to be in the same area. No, it's not region locked. But how do you know which? Like
we've learned right near the end of our playing that it's instant based. And if you're friends with someone, you can join their party and you'll be in the same instance. But the annoying thing is,
if you're not,
the default controls are super hard to like maneuver your ship and stuff. You really have to tweak the controls to what you're comfortable with. And we also then learned that you have to go to the main menu to add people to your friends list.
If they're not in the same realm as you.
Yeah, if they're not in the same instance.
Awkward.
So we went back to the main menu, added each other as friends, and then stopped playing.
Hooray! Let's bond over the fact that we don't feel like playing this game anymore. Friends. See ya. Let's go back to Minecraft.
Yeah, back to Minecraft or TFT.
I think we went back to TFT.
It's like I feel like that's like the motto for Minecraft. It's just like, well, back to Minecraft. You know,
Yeah.
whatever you were doing before, whatever game you've been sucked into the last 3 months is like, all right, well, that was fun. Back to Minecraft.
Yeah.
Which is why it's like the most successful game ever.
Yeah, we'll be playing any games and then any new Minecraft mods to play? Except for Chiz, he never plays Minecraft with us.
No.
Sometimes you're even playing Minecraft and you go out to Minecraft. You're like, well, these mods were fun. Well, back to Minecraft.
Yeah. Let's go play normal Minecraft.
Oh dear.
See, you say that. I'm actually considering joining someone else's server to actually make some videos.
Hey, you're not allowed
Like
to
a
play
random person
on
server?
Jake's server.
Why not? Because I'll outdo them all.
No, actually, I got some pretty hardcore people on it. Yeah, the guy that played
Jake?
Among Us with us
Yeah,
weeks ago.
not that Jake.
Yeah, not your Jake.
Oh
Jake the
dear.
dog?
The Amongst Us Jake.
No, not Jake the dog. I know you've got Jake the dog on your shirt.
He's also probably got Jake,
Jake,
in the
Jake,
bed
Jake.
by the looks of it.
Jake, your body.
Jake is like Jake's like a bulldog or something. This is golden.
Jake's not a bulldog. He's a magic dog.
Have you seen his jowls? That's a bully dog. If I ever saw one.
Jowls.
He's so fat. The thing I don't get is you meet Jake and you actually meet his parents in that program. His parents aren't magical. Where the heck did Jake get the magical stuff?
Boom.
I think I'm going to build another nuclear reactor.
But then all Jake's kids...
Middle of the conversation. Well, back to Minecraft.
Yeah. Well, welcome to out of context quote of the podcast.
All Jake's kids in Adventure Time all have powers.
Well, I mean, he's magic and his wife is magic, so it's kind of like they're like.
No, there's actually one of his offspring that don't have powers.
Oh my god, it's a muggle.
That one takes over the family business and becomes a detective again. Or private eye or whatever it was, what his dad used to be.
How do I try to get my webcam?
I think that was the most eventful thing that I've done this week. Is I irradiated our whole Minecraft world, our whole Minecraft base.
I believe it. What was the first thing you said to Steph when you had the option?
Help! Help!
Yeah.
Everything is on fire. Help.
And then all of the villagers and stuff that we had died. All of our pets died. Everything died. We had to move out of our base.
They gave their last death rows of.
Yeah. We had to move out of our base for the night.
Oh dear. Deary me.
It was
so,
not good.
Duncan, I've got a new feature for us.
Oh yeah.
So, the game that Duncan said he was going to look and take some time to play and got distracted out of it was Witcher 3. So
he's not played it. He's lying.
So I know you've not played The Witcher 3. So tell me, what is The Witcher 3 and how's it gone for you so far?
Oh, it's like that Rooster Teeth show. Witcher 3 is great. I love Jeff Witcher. He is actually one of my new favorite protagonists. I love that he has this really tragic backstory, but he's like a real fun, he's still fun, he's got a nice personality to him. He's a guy who does things like witching, which is it's the kind of thing that you do when you go to like a party dressed as a witch. And he's really comfortable with that too, and that's cool. That he's like just totally chill with dressing up like a witch, even though he's a dude. Not transgender, just really comfortable, just a chill guy. Occasionally, magic happens, bad things happen with magic, and he has to go stop them because he's also like an adventure hero.
Oh yeah.
Yes, like kind of like Link, that good old Link fella from the Legend of Link series. So, what do they call him? Jeff Witcher, John Witcher, Keanu Reeves.
Jack Reacher.
He I lost my train of thought. I've completely lost the plot here. Well, I never had the plot, to be fair. But yeah, I've only gotten through the prologue part, so I'm still getting a feel for the story. I heard it's about I've heard it's about 1900 hours long, so it could take me a while before I actually finish it.
We'll get a confirmation out of Darius on that one. I think the over-under on that is probably that length.
So, by the time we reach our 10th anniversary, I'll hopefully be wrapping up the third of 4 acts.
Cool.
And then I'll probably just die of like a heart attack or something. At the ripe old age of 36.
I got to the epilogue.
Hey, is that an old joke?
I mean, you're getting there. Just you wait. 36-year-old heart attack, it's gonna get you.
I'm younger than Chiz.
That's true.
That's right, Chiz. You're gonna have a heart attack before us.
Did
he die?
I welcome it.
I was worried there. I thought you died.
No, I did one of my weird freeze frame moments where I just sort of hunched forward and like.
Yeah, he's
I
very
should be able
good
to see your videos.
at doing he's very good at doing just the creepy still thing. He's just like, yeah, they make you look like his video's frozen up, but that's just him. That's just
betrayed by the TV.
I'm disabling Duncan's video. It is disturbing.
Why?
Because you're just laying there like rubbing your boobs.
Fucking ginger. I don't know what you're talking about. This just
Goodbye.
It's glorious.
Well, okay. TOS. Okay, so the other thing planned in this unplanned podcast, because we're only not even half an hour into it yet. I've got a couple of quizzes that I've scouted from the internet.
Scalped? Holy fuck!
Yeah, I've scalped.
He scalped the internet. Jesus Christ!
Stimming.
So have you heard of a website called
Ryan over here?
Have you heard of a website called Sporkle?
Sporkle?
I'm Sporkle.
It's like a trivia and quiz website. People get to make their own quizzes, curate, and they're barely curated, and they're on the interwebs for everyone to play.
The answer is 17. I win.
Okay, cool. So we've got a couple of games. One is called Mario or Marino.
Okay.
True or false quiz regarding Mario statements, and that's for everyone to play. Then I've got a news story related on what me and Dee were talking about regarding PS5s going missing, and then we'll finish it off with a game called 10 Down. And I'll explain that one as we get closer. So, first thing we've got, we're a gaming podcast, we might as well talk about Mario. I mean, it was between this or there was a this or that was Homer's Odyssey or Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
Which would have... It wasn't as fun as it looked. But, here we go. There's this 5-minute timer, but I don't care about it because I'm just going to do this. Have you got the word skip? No, I can pause. Oh, I can't pause the time. Damn. So,
Ryan didn't test this at all?
No, I didn't. So, there is a list of statements. And it's pretty simple. Work together. Work against each other. Who cares?
I popped
to determine whether these statements about Mario are true or not.
It's all false.
Mario is gay. False.
All false.
No. Okay, so your first one. If one waits long enough in Super Mario Bros., the Hammer Brothers will chase you instead of attacking you from a distance.
False.
Wait, what are we doing?
That sounds
true
like
or false
to me.
Okay, what's the question?
Just
if
say true or
one waits
false.
long enough in Super Mario Bros., the Hammer Brothers, the ones that throw the hammers, will chase you instead of attacking you from a distance.
The brothers hammer.
It's false.
No, it's true.
Oh.
What?
How long do you have to wait? All right, like a day?
I don't know. It's probably like Far Cry. Wait 17. Far Cry 4. Wait 17 minutes, and you get to lay the ashes out after all. In the Japanese version of Mario Kart, Bowser and the princess drink champagne after winning a race.
False.
Are you going to go with false with all of them?
Have they ever?
I'm not.
Have they ever edited visual stuff in a Mario game?
Yes.
That seems unusual.
Bones.
Anime stuff.
The bone ones can't have bones. Show bones.
Yeah, dry bones doesn't really exist.
Really nice.
The
So
bone
you going with
turtle
false?
doesn't exist in the China one.
I'll say false.
Again, I don't know what this question is.
No, it's true.
Really? I thought drinking might be
the
against the
Japanese
rules
version
too.
of Mario Kart, Bowser and the princess drink champagne. Apparently. If you let your character drive around the track 10 times after completing a race in Mario Kart Wii, the Japanese national anthem will play.
That one I think is false.
False.
I'm going to say false on that one.
It is false.
If it was some
Super
random
Mario.
song, I might say
Sorry,
true.
go on.
But just a national anthem of something, no.
Yeah.
It's actually the Soviet Union national anthem.
Super Mario Galaxy's music was composed by Jeff Lynne of ELO.
False.
Okay, here's the thing. I know that's at least partially false because it's like Koji Kondo is like the main composer of the series, so I'm almost certain he has had, if not a total influence, then at least a partial composition. Almost certain. That doesn't discount the possibility of collaboration or people doing like a couple extra songs or
True or false,
whatever.
Duncan?
Who the hell is Jeff Lynne also?
Jeff Lynne's Electric Light Orchestra.
I'm gonna say false.
It is indeed false. Okay, what else? I've had the order's changed because I had to refresh the page because of the damn timer. Mario's Tennis, released in 1995 for the Virtual Boy, was the first tennis game ever released on a Nintendo console.
False.
Virtual Boy. What year?
95.
That's got to be false. I'm sure Nintendo did something earlier than that.
Steph?
What?
Pay
Your
attention.
answer?
You're being recorded, for fuck's sake.
Okay, well, what's the question?
Oh my god.
Mario Tennis, released in 95 for the Virtual Boy, was the first tennis game ever released on a Nintendo console. True or false?
False.
Yes, it's false. Luigi was originally going to be a girl named Lucille.
False.
I think that'd be false.
That sounds false to me. I can't imagine they would go that route.
It is false. Luigi was always a freaking reskin of Mario, and then they made him another character. Bowser is Japanese for ugly one.
False.
Is Bowser
Yeah,
even
I'd go
a
with
Japanese
false.
word? I don't think it is. I have to say false.
It does have a meaning. It's like bad guy or something.
Yeah, Bowser is not Japanese for ugly one.
It's probably
Chinese.
It's probably one of those things where it's like there's a Japanese name that means a thing, but they just kind of anglicize it something slight that sounds similar, but it's not quite the same thing. This is translation. Although Mario is still Mario. I mean, there's no like Japanese name for Mario. His name is Mario.
It's me. That's his name in Japanese. It's me.
It's a me. I mean, it's a me. Almost sounds Japanese, you know.
Exactly. It's me.
It's just Bowser in Japanese is Koopa.
Koopa.
Weird.
Hence he's King Koopa. So he's King Koopa Koopa.
Koopa.
Oh god.
A bit like Mario Jumpman Mario.
Good old jumpy boy.
Yeah.
More questions.
Okay. The composer of the music from Yoshi's Story is also the voice of Yoshi.
False.
Yoshi's Story. I'm trying to think. Like, did Yoshi? I guess Yoshi have his actual like voice, because for like the first few games he was in, he was just all like beep bow.
No.
His voice. He just kind of made his
Nope.
voice.
Yoshi.
Yasha. Huh. Same guy. Falls?
Steph?
Look at his face. It's gonna be true. I changed my answer to true.
Can someone like remote access Steph's computer and turn off everything that isn't Discord? Just Alt F4
I'm going with true.
It's true.
Oh my god.
I went
Toad
by
is currently
space.
voiced by a, as of this quiz, 68-year-old man.
Sorry, what?
Toad is currently voiced by a 68-year-old man.
True.
That sounds plausible.
I thought the guy who did Toad's voice is dead now.
It's false.
I'm gonna say, wow, false. I was gonna say it's like, I mean, people with Mario is just like it's either they've been voicing them for like 5 minutes because they change all the time, or they've been voicing them forever. So
Forever.
Right, I'm gonna give you
Ever.
two more.
okay.
If Super Mario Sunshine is beaten without collecting all 120 shine sprites, Il Playantissimo is shown finding Bowser Jr.'s magic paintbrush.
Sorry, what?
I don't even know what game that is.
So, Super Mario Sunshine, that was the one with the graffiti everywhere and Mario with a water jetpack.
Uh-huh.
If that game is beaten without collecting all 120 shine sprites, stars, Il Piantissimo is shown finding Bowser Jr.'s magic paintbrush.
No, it's false.
Gotta be false.
It's true.
You what, mate?
And finally,
Alright, I
singer
have to look into
producer
this.
Pharrell Williams of NERD and
Will Ferrell?
that really annoying Happy song
Will Ferrell.
has 19 tattoos of items and characters in the Mario franchise.
True.
It's like false. He actually has 17, dumbass. It's like, whatever. Sure, why not?
I'm going with true.
Okay, you go with true? It's false.
Oh, he had 13, didn't he?
It doesn't actually say.
What a racist.
So
He's
yeah,
actually
that
never
was
heard of Mario.
Mario or Marino.
I feel like we did really badly.
Yeah, it turns out there's a lot of facts about Mario that's like very QI not true.
I actually did pretty good. I got quite a few of them right.
Fucking
Just guessing, mostly false.
fuck.
I mean, there is one on here that apparently Bowser wasn't intended to be a turtle Koopa thing. He was
a
intended to be an
dragon.
ox.
Oh, an ox?
But then we're like,
You
shit.
know, when you're thinking of threatening villains in a Mario game, an ox.
An ox would be a little bit more threatening than a turtle, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like
Unless
what's
it's a mutant,
what's that?
Mutant Ninja
What's
Turtles.
that standard exactly? It's just like turtles. They're lame. You know, it's like turtles. I mean, it was like, oh yeah, oxes. Those are so much lamer than turtles. It's like surely the 2,000-pound, ball of muscle is scarier than a fucking animal that can barely move under its own weight.
Shuffles along the ground.
Yeah.
Classic. So yeah, the other one there is apparently the fireball sprite in Super Mario Brothers is sort of incorrect. You know, when you throw fireballs, it's supposed to be flames, and generally they're supposed to be at the back, but apparently they're from the front instead. But yeah, that's that stuff about Mario, a character that we may or may not know a lot of. Other than the fact that he's literally called Mario Jumpman Mario.
Mario, Jumpman Mario. He's the merriest of Marios.
So that was a nice cooperative game, but I will need 2 people after this Amazon story to play 10 down.
I'll play.
Okay, Terry will play.
What?
Is it like Connect 4?
It is not like Connect 4. I'll
Damn.
explain the rules after the story. So, last week, me and Dee were talking about the fact that the PS5 has now come out worldwide. and lots of people are buying it, and lots of people are having trouble buying it, and bots have bought it and then put them up for 3 times the price on eBay, and all that business. But some people who were using Amazon in the UK weren't actually getting them at all. This might sound familiar to you, Duncan, because remember when we were talking about Switches being ordered on Amazon during Black Friday and people not getting them, and getting any item but like batteries and washing up liquid.
That does sound vaguely familiar.
Yeah, I believe we called the episode "The Switch Replacement." It was like Duncan and Ryan were supposed to be getting a Switch, but they ended up doing a podcast instead, or something like that. But yeah, stuff that people were getting was a bit. Someone got a kilo of basmati rice instead of a PS5.
Mean, at least it's practical. I mean, you can eat basmati rice.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't pay $100. I wouldn't pay like $300 for a kilogram of basmati rice. To be fair, but imagine what it would look like to receive $300 worth of basmati rice from Amazon. Like, he'd need a fucking forklift. It's just like, here's your rice for the rest of your life.
Yeah, see, that would be the weird thing to open the door to.
Keep it in a dry, cool place, or else it'll get mold.
Yeah, but yeah, that would be the weird thing to open the door to, is just hearing beep, 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 beep.
They don't even have to knock. You're already at the door by the time they get there. It's just like, it's a 900 kilogram bag of rice and a sticky note that says sorry.
Sorry, we were out of what you ordered, but we sent you something instead.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Amazon said they were going to be investigating cases where people weren't getting these PS5s and were getting cat food instead. That was another one. Just getting like a PS5 box shaped set of cat food. So, according to the Video Games Chronicle, Amazon says it's no longer working with a delivery driver who was caught on camera failing to deliver a PS5. Because, everyone's got Ring doorbells these days.
Sure.
So a mother went and bought a PS5 for her son's 16th birthday. Didn't turn up. But yeah, CCTV shows the driver picking up a PS5 shaped box, looking like he's walking towards the door, and just puts it back in the van. And
in other words, he took it home.
Yeah. So that's one person who got caught, and the woman, Jenny Walker, according to the article, was initially offered a £5 gift voucher, and then
plus a full refund? ?
Yeah, which was raised to a £50 gift voucher, which still doesn't get you a PS5 game. They then refunded her for the PS5.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I just don't get why the delivery men just don't take note of what type of boxes they're taking, so they know it's roughly a PS5 to what address, and then just rob that house. It's what some people have already done over here. Some people have had their houses broken into just for a PS5.
Yeah.
They took the one PS5 and then left.
It's just mad. It's like, there is nothing else. When you can go onto eBay and you can sell a PS5 for £1,300 and people will pay for it.
eBay has put a thing out though for scammers, even though it says on it PS5 photo on the title.
Yeah. See, that happened when the Xbox 360 came out. I remember a story, and it was in the Star, and no one reads the Star. You wouldn't wipe your ass on that newspaper. But believe me, you wouldn't. But
I wouldn't wipe my ass on any newspaper. That'd be not only very inefficient and uncomfortable, but also would clog your toilet up. Something awful.
Well, yeah. But it did show the story of the guy who
Has he tested this theory?
I don't know.
I'm speculating.
Okay, fair enough. But I remember a story of a guy who he went on and bought what he thought was an Xbox 360, and the person just sent them a framed photo of an Xbox 360.
I like that he
And
took the time to frame it.
Yeah, and
It's like
yeah,
it's like if someone just like sent like just a crumpled photo in the mail, it's like, oh, fuck you. But it's like there's a special kind of like troll humor
yeah.
in
It's like
taking the time and spending the money to go get it framed.
He's actually selling a product.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'd be looking at that. I'd initially be livid and just like, go, no, he got me. This is effort.
Yeah, go back to the webpage and see if it actually says it's just a photo of an Xbox 360.
Actually, yeah, that's what I'd probably catch him out on. It's like, oh no, we told you it was a photo of an Xbox 360. And it's like, no, well, yeah, you told me it was a photo. You didn't tell me it was a framed photo.
There you go. That's it. Do you? This is a incorrect order. Or demand a refund.
Incorrect specification, incorrect description. Apologies. But yeah, it looks like all's well that's ended not so well. Because I think she's raised a refund request and then tried to get a replacement. And of course, stock of PS5s is
it's
somewhere
like,
below zero.
It's like this whole like refund thing. It always gets me with these big companies. It's like they have this enormously expensive product or service that someone paid for that they're no longer able to deliver, or that something went wrong, and someone says, I need my money back because obviously product no goo, and then and their first instinct is like, well, okay, here's $5, and like, why bother? Why go through that step of giving them that thing? Like, are you intentionally trying to create as much bad PR as possible? Like, like if you accuse them of lying and like tried to like perform an investigation and then found out that they were telling the truth later, that would still generate less bad PR than something as retarded as a $5 gift voucher. It's like, well before you issue that offer that is never going to be sufficient. No idiot in the world is going to just take that and be like, well, I guess that's my lot in life. Yeah. Sigh. Aren't I just so, oh, woe is me. Of course they're going to take it to the news and spread it on social media and tear your company down. Like just give them the refund. I mean, you're a fucking quintillionaire company. Like, just get over it.
No,
you'll get your money back. Trust me. This person is going to buy from you again in the future. You're Amazon.
Yeah. Remember, at the end of the day on this, they realized it was the fault of one opportunistic driver, not the company.
And that guy's an idiot too. Like, why even bother trying to steal the thing? It's not going to work out. It's never going to fucking work out. What the fuck?
And to go to the odds are the person's house too.
Like, what the fuck do you think the odds are that you're not going to get caught? Like, okay, it didn't get delivered at the front door of the place. It made it out of the warehouse. There's a fucking thing that says it did, but it didn't get delivered. Who the fuck do you think they're going to ask and investigate? when the product's gone missing,
it's scanned every time it moves, which means as soon as it gets put onto your truck, it's scanned under your ID or your employee number into your truck. Yeah. So it's done your responsibility. So it's all tracked.
Plus, it's like, especially it's the UK is just like every 5 inches there's a camera. Like you're going to get recorded.
Yeah.
Be surprised if there wasn't like a camera attached to your fucking uniform at this rate. Like, come on. Of course you're going to get caught.
So, some places in England have you chipped, especially in London.
There you go.
Like, you can't get into your office building without like a chip in your hand, or as some people don't want the chip, they have to have a special fob and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll let you work the printers, everything at your work.
There you go. The UK is spooky cyborg town, but at least they're cracking down on theft.
Yeah, that's because we do mass DNA tests in Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's like, is that where all the crime is? Just the one city?
Well, it's where all the wheels are. No, I joke.
That's where all the cars without wheels are.
Look, we all wear cagoolies, so you know. Well, if we're gonna make a joke stereotyping someone else, we've got to do a self-deprecating stereotype afterwards.
What?
Duncan and Terry, do you just want to say sorry just for filling your stereotype? You know.
Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Sorry.
Terry's always been sorry. No. See, I don't have a stereotype.
You are a stereotype. Look at you.
No, I'm just me. There's a difference.
Just you, baby.
Just you.
Oh, that's my line.
Classic. Right, so we're going to get to wrapping this podcast off with one other little gaming quiz called 10 Down. Terry and
10 down, 10 up.
I believe, Terry and Duncan look like they volunteered for this one. So, do you have the ability to deafen? You should.
Like that.
I just gotta.
Just making sure that you.
All I have to do is this button,
Discord.
and then I can come right back.
Yeah. So, and Duncan's able to deafen.
Turn off my headset and microphone, do a little fart, and then come back.
Yeah. So the way this is going to work, 10 Down is a quiz where you're going to get a minute to answer questions from categories. The further down you go, the less answers there are in that category.
Okay.
Huh? So it starts from 10. So there'll be like 10. Name me one of 10 things.
Yeah, I get it.
And then it'll go to 9, to 8, to 7, so on. But it's one quiz, so it's going to be shared between you. But the way it's going to work is one of you is going to go first and set the bar. If they manage to get all the way down to the bottom, don't worry about it.
So basically, it gets easier to answer the further down you get.
Well,
it depends.
It depends on the category. You might get harder.
There's only one
less
or two
answers.
things, for example.
There's less available
one of two
answers.
things. Well, I mean, if it's a more obscure thing, or it might be difficult.
Yeah, I get that, but there's less. If you're playing it by the chances game, there's more chance later on. Your chances are better.
I can get where you're coming from on that. So, yeah, which one of you wants to go first?
I think Duncan's smarter than me, so make me go first.
Okay, Terry, you go first. So you'll go through these options, and Duncan will deafen.
Okay.
So he can't hear.
We'll have to give him a signal to come back.
Yeah, don't worry. The signal will be.
I'll get him.
Yeah. So Terry, you're gonna have a minute, and you're gonna have to go through as many of these as you can.
All right.
So I'll just name them. So tell me when you're ready, and we will go.
I am ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, name me a Scrabble letter worth 4 or more points.
S.
Nope. This is not good for you, Terry.
No,
it's go not. Again?
Yes.
Think of the rarer letters.
I think it's like W.
Yep. Name me one of the 9 first Legend of Zelda games.
Ocarina of Time.
Yep. Name me one of the 8 Nintendo consoles of the 20th century.
SNES.
Name me one of the 7 original Monopoly tokens.
Car.
Yeah.
6 chess pieces.
I have to name 6?
Or
Pawn,
rook.
6
chess pieces.
Oh, pawn.
Okay, name me one of the 5 sports in Wii Sports.
Tennis.
Name me one of the 4 South American Risk territories.
Shit.
Time.
Shit.
So you've got down to you got 5. You got 6.
All right.
So
do I have to deafen
6
myself?
to beat. You don't have to deafen yourself now.
All right. Well, of course Duncan's gonna leave
just
now.
Duncan would have to. I think Duncan's still rocking out to his YouTube music.
Stefan, you have to get him back because he's not listening to us. He's not
even looking at the camera.
I'm trying to survive here. Just give me a sec.
I'll send him a message.
Give me a sec. Yeah, this doesn't work. We don't even got a signal. I couldn't even type. Oh dear.
I think
This
he's
is what
coming
happens
back.
when you
He's
do a
struggling.
planned, unplanned
He's
podcast.
struggling.
It's great. Wait for it. Ah, Duncan,
What's
you've
up?
returned.
There we go. We've been
was
trying to
just
get you back
listening
for
to
like
some-
5 minutes.
Well, what do you think's gonna happen when you deafen me? You gotta.
Well,
Oh,
You have
we
to
were
keep
giving
right
you
the
this-
thumbs up.
We were giving you the signal and everything.
I
Way to
wasn't
go.
told what the signal was. I was already
We
deafened.
said the thumbs up.
I was just listening to this fucking Garuda Valley on the guitar.
Oh dear. So Duncan, Terry got 6
Oh, that's
out
pretty
of
good.
10. So the question is on this. In this game that was brought by Sporkle EXP, quiz not verified by Sporkle. Though
Okay.
answers are correct, I did verify him.
Okay,
Are you
so
ready to go?
as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Okay. So here we go. You will begin in 3, 2, 1. Name me one of 10 Scrabble letters worth 4 or more points.
Fuck. Is there a time limit for this?
There is a minute.
B.
Yes, one of the first Legend of Zelda games.
A Link to the Past.
Okay, one of the 8 Nintendo consoles of the 20th century.
The 20th century. Nintendo Entertainment System.
Okay, one of the 7 original Monopoly tokens.
Boot.
No.
No.
The boot wasn't one of the original.
No, it was not.
Wow.
I know
Yeah.
a thimble was.
Keep going.
Oh shit. Hat.
Yep.
Okay.
One of the 6 chess pieces.
Rook.
One of the 5 sports in Wii Sports.
Tennis.
One of the 4 South American wrist territories.
Venezuela.
Oh, time. I don't think that'd come through just a bit late. So you're also on 6.
We tied.
Yeah. So we have a tiebreaker now?
So
What if
you
we have
sort
like a sudden death like buzzer challenge where we have to type into Discord, like Bing or something like that. It's just after you say go, and then we get a chance to answer or something like that.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for. Oh,
We'll have to go into like a chat lobby
gotta
or something.
I gotta like. I'm getting into the zone. And also fix my camera.
I think Stefan would have to go to the chat lobby. Oh, Chiz is quiet.
so I'm just Martin's just sort of checking. I'm just going down to the final answer.
The final answer.
So I'm assuming we're going to type into general chat.
Yes.
Can we
And then-
preload the Bing?
Yes, we can preload the Bing. We hit enter to once we know the answer.
Okay. Yeah, that's not going to work because everyone knows that question. Actually, yeah, no, the number 1. I want to know it.
All right.
What is officially the highest poker hand?
The Royal.
Terry.
Royal flush
Yeah, oh shit.
with
Damn it.
spades.
You're giving me too much information. It's a royal flush.
Oh, I thought it actually went suited too.
No. Officially, the highest hand is the royal flush. But what hand is that also known as?
A straight flush.
It is straight flush, yeah.
Yeah, straight flush
I was
with
gonna be like, I know.
aces.
Yeah. So the just to go on that, Argentina and Brazil were 2 of the 4 South American wrist territories. Then you had the 3 original starter Pokemon,
That was easy.
and
Alright.
then the 2 original Minecraft modes,
That's easy.
and then it led to the 1 best poker hand.
Yeah, the Risk one was the only one that would have held me up because I never played Risk. Never had the patience to play Risk.
I love Risk.
So Martin was also looking at this as an alternative tiebreaker. If I had that list of bloody Scrabble letters on me, I've just seen which of your 2 Scrabble letters was worth the most points out of those 4 points.
They're
The
both
tiebreaker
worth
being
4 points.
They're worth 4 or more points.
Oh, then I would have said Z if I knew it was 4 or more. I thought it was 4 points exact.
No, he said 5 or more.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would have said Z. I just would have said Z if I'd known that.
Though, just to also give you this, Duncan.
I say Z, but I actually wasn't even sure.
Yeah, I'll give you this as well, Duncan. If it was words that was worth 4 or more points, fuck would have definitely been there.
It's like, fuck. Actually, I don't think the word fuck is in the Scrabble dictionary.
Yes, anywho. So, yeah, I've got to see if there's any more of these 10 downs.
The downside is that was the only one that I'd do any good at because I'm not very good with knowledgeables.
Not very good at smart.
Exactly.
Oh, of course, because I'm looking at some of the 10 downs. There's a 10 down for language, and it's like 10 numbers, 1 to 10 in French.
Und du talk at 60 with this.
9 parts of speech. No.
9 parts? I have no idea.
What does it even mean? Noun, pronoun, verb, definitive,
adverb,
definite article, adverb, adjective.
I don't know.
Yeah, gaming would have been the only one in that list because there was world geography, African geography, Asian geography. No, London Underground.
Yeah, we'd be screwed on all of those.
Use have traveled on it. We live in the country that's got it. I couldn't even tell you everything in the London Underground.
When you were trying to,
we traveled on it, but all I did was Google Maps where I'm going and used travel directions or bus directions.
whatever the first result is, it's like, all right, that's the one I'm going for.
Yeah,
this one's the shortest. We're taking this one.
Yeah. When you guys were struggling to try and get my attention, you should have just punch in on me like grooving out while the fucking the video I linked is just playing in my head. I can't hear anything. It's like da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da.
Oh dear. So we're at 1 hour and 4 minutes now as we record this. It'll be probably shorter.
Time flies when you're sitting at a 180-degree angle.
Yeah, time flies when you're.
Time flies when you're comfortable.
Yeah, that's just as it is, and when time flies when you're just chatting random bollocks for an hour.
Oh, also recording is just so much easier than it is to record for 5.5 hours. Which
well, yeah, actually, yeah. When you've recorded Yuppie Psycho,
it changes you. It makes you a different person. You come out the other side, a man who's afraid of robots.
Well, let's say that. Bring it from me, Stefan, and D when we did 4 hours and 20 minutes recording, and the thing is, we did that at 11 o'clock at night.
That was your mistake. Right
yeah,
there.
Get to. Well, we wanted to. We wanted the atmosphere, and we did it in a dark situation with the red light and everything like that.
If you recorded much longer, the fucking sun would be coming up, and there's your atmosphere.
We finished playing Simulacra, everyone, and as you can tell, the birds are chirping. Oh dear. So I think we're going to wrap this up because Steph looks like he's.
Steph's been checked out for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Hi, Steph. We were talking about you.
Hey, Steph, you still live?
Thanks for showing up, Steph.
I'm sorry, I'm doing other stuff.
Yeah, I bet
I'm talking to other people.
So if you enjoyed this trip through the bazaar, please like, share, subscribe. If you don't want to see our faces, you can also listen to us on Spotify and Apple.
And that other random place that grabbed it.
Or you could just throw it on YouTube and just minimize.
Yeah, there's that as well. That also works. And until next time, please have a good week. Do not kill each other.
And don't give each other coronavirus.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, do that especially.
That's included.
Get that immune system up.
Yeah. So toodaloos, everyone. Toodaloos.
Well, we know
I
there's
wish-
Stefan's.
I wish it was Christmas Eve.
Hey, Steph, you've got a gift.
What?
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
now he's got interest.
Like,
What?